Hi, how are you? So today is the 1st of October. I cannot believe it's the 1st of October. Oh my god, where has time gone? Honestly, I feel like it just flew by. This year is just flying by. I cannot believe it. Anyway, so today I'm here to talk to you about the 4 books I read in September and my TBR for October, which will be quite a big one as I'm doing my N.E.W.T.s. I didn't get a chance to do them when everyone was first doing them, so I'm actually going to be doing them now, which I'm really excited about, so let's get on to the video. So in September I read the first 3 books of the Throne of Glass series. I am currently rereading some of them and then reading the ones that I haven't yet, in anticipation for the release of Kingdom of Ash, which comes out this month. I still cannot believe that. I can't wait to read it. So if you don't know what this series is about, it follows our main character Selena. She is a 16-year-old assassin. Everyone fears her. She's like the best that there is. And so she is picked by the prince to go and participate in this assassins contest to be the king's champion. Now, when she gets to the castle and as she spends time there in the competition, she realizes that there is more to it than everybody else knows. There is this dark, twisted thing happening that she will be very involved in. Don't want to spoil anything, but this was absolutely amazing. I gave all 3 books 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely love it. I love Sarah J. Maas. Anything that she writes, I don't think I can give it less than 5 stars, to be honest. So if you haven't read these series, do give it a go. It is amazing. I also read To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I've been seeing it everywhere and the movie just came out, so I was really excited for that. Unfortunately, I did not like it. I'm not normally a contemporary reader anyway, but I thought I'd give it a go. It sounded really cute, it sounded really nice. But the main character writes these love letters when she has a crush and she just wants to be done with them. She wants to move on with her life and she has them packed away safely until one day when suddenly these boys start getting the letters that she wrote, and then the story goes from there. It sounded cute and it was a cute book in a way, but it just really wasn't for me. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I think the character was a bit like immature at times. I'm not sure if it's just me that I can't relate to most of the things that she was going through, or I'm not sure, but it really wasn't for me. I think some of the things were so cheesy, and there's nothing wrong with cheesy. I mean, you know, people do love cheesy books and everything, but it just really wasn't for me. At some points in the story she acted like a 12-year-old, if not even less, and obviously she's supposed to be 16 or 17, so I found that a bit weird, and yeah, it just wasn't for me. So now on to my N.E.W.T.s TBR. I do have them in my little reading journal here, so excuse me if I'm looking down, but there's a lot of prompts. If you don't know what the N.E.W.Ts or the owls or if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave the original video down below. It was created by G at Book Roast and it is absolutely amazing. It's a Harry Potter inspired readathon and it's so much fun, so I can't wait to start doing my N.E.W.T. So the first owl that I completed was the Ancient Runes one, and so for acceptable in Ancient Runes you need to read a book that is set in the past, and for this one I went with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've been seeing this book everywhere. I really can't wait to read it. It sounds amazing. For Exceed Expectations you need a really Asian book, or like one of the most Asian books on your shelf. For this one I went with Illuminate. I've had it since it came out, so quite a few years ago now, and I still haven't picked it up. I don't know why. I really need to get to that, so yeah. And then for Outstanding you need a book that has been translated from another language. And for this one I'm going with The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. He's a Portuguese author and obviously the book has been translated to English. I'm Portuguese, so I've always wanted to read that anyway, so I can't wait to get to that one. The second owl I completed was Care of Magical Creatures. For an acceptable in this one you need a book with an animal on the cover, and for this one I'm going to go with Catwoman Soul Stealer by Sarah J. Maas. I've been wanting to get my hands on this book for so long and I've actually got it. It's like on my shelf up there somewhere, but I can't wait to read it, so I'm really excited. For Exceeded Expectations you need a book that is under 160 pages. For this one I'm going with Saga Volume 2. I think I looked on Goodreads and it's literally 160 pages, so it's perfect. I haven't read the first one. It is on one of the prompts later on, but I can't wait to get to this series. This one's a comic and I can't wait to get to it. A lot of people talk about it and it sounds amazing. For Outstanding, you need a book that includes dragons in any way. And for this one, I'm going with another comic and that is Nimona. I've again seen this book everywhere. At one point it was all over BookTube, everyone was reading this book. And it does have dragons in it, I believe, so can't wait to get to that one. The third I Will Like completed was Charms, and for an acceptable in that one you need to read a book with magic. For that one I'm going with Queen of Shadows, which is now the fourth book in the Throne of Glass series. I'm still making my way through them. I'm hoping I'll be able to read them before the 26th when Kingdom of Ash comes out. So yeah, wish me luck. For Exceeded Expectations, it was a cover buy, so a book you bought because of the cover. For that one I went with Furyborn. The cover is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. Even though the story sounds amazing, I would have bought it for the cover anyways. For Outstanding is a book you think will leave a mark. Now for this one is another one that I've been wanting to read for so long, and that is The Hate You Give. I'm pretty sure it'll leave a mark. I mean, it deals with a very heavy topic, so I'm really can't wait to get to that one and see what it brings. The next I Will Like completed was Herbology, and for an acceptable in Herbology you need a book with a green cover, and for this one I'm gonna go with Lumberjanes Volume 1. It is a comic as well. I got quite a few comics because obviously there's a lot of books, a lot of prompts, a lot of books, and yeah, I'm going on holiday today actually. As I'm filming this, I leave today to Portugal for 2 weeks, so I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have to read. But yeah, so Lumberjanes, I haven't seen it like everywhere. Like one person I always see talking about it is Jade from JD Reads, and she absolutely loves these here. Like it's a series of comics, I believe, and she absolutely loves them. She's always talking about them, and so I kind of picked an interest in it and I can't wait to read it. For an Exceeded Expectations you need a book with illustrations, and for this one I went with Saga Volume 1. Again, it just sounds really good and it's a comic, so it'll be really fast to read and I can't wait to get to it. For Outstanding you need a book that has the words either light, air, sun or water, and I went with Midnight Sun for this one. It's just a cute little contemporary, like just really fast-paced read, so I can't wait to get to that one. And then the fifth and last I Will Like completed was Transfiguration, and for an acceptable in this one you need a book with a grey cover. And I'm going with City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab. The cover is not completely grey, but it does have some grey in there, so I'm counting that as, you know, so I'm counting that, cheating a little bit maybe, but it does have grey on the cover, so I guess it counts. For Exceeded Expectations you need a book from an author that you have not owned anything by before, and for that one I'm going with Crazy Rich Asians. This was just turned into a movie as well, and it sounds really cute. The storyline sounds really like funny and cute and quirky, so I can't wait to get to that one. And then for Outstanding you need a book that is set in a kingdom or that has royals in it, and for that one I'm going with The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This is another one, ever since I got it I've been, you know, dying to read it. Everyone talks about it, and it's about fae and it's right up my alley. I love all things fae, all things with magic. Plus like Cruel Prince, I mean that sounds amazing, because I just have a feeling that it won't be as cruel as everyone thinks he is. Right, and that is all I have for you today. These are all the books I'm hoping to read in October for my N.E.W.Ts. If you've read any of these books, please do let me know. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've done your N.E.W.Ts, how you did in your N.E.W.Ts, or if you're doing them as well really soon. I would love to know, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!